Afternoon Australia, welcome to the Southern Stars. Your host is Sharp on the footy panel. And this way I want to tell you about last week's big match of the day between Hampton and Wales. That Peas Street was a rough road hallway. And in the match we saw two people went off on stretchers. One guy dislocated his shoulder, popped there, and the other went on the stretcher, so Danton and I went on the bench. It was a good match at the start. Bit of push and shove. That 27-0 went it was best on ground for Hampton, that little bald guy. Played extremely well footy, played with the footy, manned it up. Tackled his opponent there, and we can't demonstrate because we've got a hard surface. And then we're going to look at some highlights of the game from last week. Welcome to the match of the weekend. Okay. Here at Peterson Street Reserve in Holloway, Hampton versus Waverley. Right, tip is Hampton by 5 points. Let's get into the action.
And the half-time scores are Mount Waverley 8-5-53 are leading the Hammers, Hampton 3-2-20, and they really need to lift with everything against them at the moment.
We'll cross down to Rowan.
Andy Castles was from Hampton taken off with a knee injury there, boys.
It was a
we'll get us an update and bring something to you three-quarter time.
Thanks very much, Ro. And yeah, we're right, Castles, and it was a knee injury, so bad news for them. Ball comes down towards half forward for the Lions. Here's a chance for the Lions, a chance to run into an open goal. Handball over the top from easy as you like. Anderton for goal number 4, puts through one from point blank Cranes, and they extend their lead out to 41 points in the third term.
He's played well, Foster. He's really kept that back line in defence. Very, very strong for Mount Waverley. A short pass, a dangerous kick, punched away there. Now they got back possession here, Mount Waverley, and they're on the stream out wide there. Jeffries been all beautifully taken there, and going out now to Gross on the wing. He's got a bit of about 20 metres to run. He boots the ball long. 2-on-1 situation here. The big mark is Thompson, and the big fella's got it directly in front, and this might be the spark that ignites the flame.
Already got one this afternoon, desperately needs his second.
He does, and he's played a consistent game today, and if ever Hampton needed a goal, this was it. He comes in from about 30 metres out on a slight angle. He guides the ball, and it looks very good off the boot, and it's full points. A desperately needed goal at Hampton. That might be the one that just picks them up a little bit. They move to 4-2-20, and Mount Waverley travelling beautifully at the moment. They're 9-7-61.
When I was at the match this week, I caught up with my this week's guest star. Yes, I'll tell you, everybody. When you listen to 88.3, this is the voice you'll hear Rowan. We want to ask you some questions. Were you a footy player when you were under? Who did you play for and what position?
I played down here at Hampton, played 90 odd games and played about 60 or 70 odd games for Moorabbin West. So
you got a touch?
Once or twice. A couple of goals here and there too.
What is the hardest part of calling the SFL?
Hardest part of calling is getting to know the players and their numbers when they're out on the ground. It's very difficult to track the ball in different parts of the ground, and especially when players have got their back away from you and you can't see their number. It's all important to get to know the players, what they look like on the ground.
What advice would you give young people interested in becoming footy players?
What advice would I give? Just get involved, as you have done, as some of the new team that we've got on board have done this year. Just get involved, be a part of it, and learn. You learn a lot on the job, and it's very important because it's a vital part of the community, the Southern Footy League.
What was your most memorable match to call?
Gee, there are a couple of crackers in the final series of last year, but I'd probably have to say the Morty Alec Cheltenham game last year in the 2009 final series was probably the best one. That was a ripper, you're dead right.
Can you tell us your tips for the SFL season 2010?
Look, I think Mount Waverley are probably the early favourites in Division 3. Division 2 is very open, but Murrumbina have certainly started like a freight train, and Oakley District's are one to look for this year as well. In Division 1, I think Chelsea Heights. They went close last year, and I think they can go all the way in 2010.
Lastly, who do you follow in the AFL, and who will win the flag this year?
Who do I fight? The mighty Saints, and I think the Saints can go all the way. If we can get Rewald back on the paddock before finals, it'll be a sure thing.
Thanks for the interview, Rowan, and who's your tip for next week?
Chelsea Heights, I think, at home are probably going to be too strong for the Bloods.
Thanks, Rowan. It's been great on 88.3 calling the footy. Now, this week it's time for rounds. Now, for round two's results, Saturday the 17th of April, Chelsea Heights won 26-14, 170 defeated Toronto Moment 6-7-43. JF Basil is 11-9-75. Mordial had got smashed over there just near Mentone. Defeated by East Brighton 18-122. Jeez, your wings. 29-16, 190 St Kilda City defeated Lions Old Mob, Springvale District 5-2-42. What a shocking game that was by the Springvale boys there. Dingley defeated Heverton 58-55. What a good game that was at the Dingoes Cave, just near the Dingley mini golf in Dingley. That was a great game. Shelburne defeated by St Paul's 14-7-91. Defeat by St Paul's 9-23. So it was a reasonably game there for 2 quarters. Cheltenham had in, but they weren't as good enough as St Paul's. Here's the fixture for round 3, everyone. Cheltenham versus St Kilda City at Cheltenham Reserve, just behind the cemetery in Cheltenham. Not a big cemetery, but it's a reasonable one. Next game is 2 o'clock Saturday 24th. Toronto Mullen versus Dingley at the Dunlop Reserve. Next game is at 2 o'clock. St Paul's Ace Bentley against Ace Bryan at McKinnon Reserve, opposite the 7-Eleven in McKinnon Secondary High in McKinnon. Next game we've got the match of the round. What I'm doing this way, it's Chelsea Heights versus Morty Alley at Basil Reserve in Chelsea. Chelsea should win that by 37 points in front of a home crowd at Chelsea. And the last game is Heverton versus Ryan's Mob at Ross Street Reserve. My favourite segment on the show. Don't get me started! This week on Don't Get Me Started, I'm bringing up Brendan Favola. Brendan Favola, on the front paper, he's been gambling too much, Steve. I don't know how the Brisbane Footy Club allow Brendan Favola to go out gambling all the time. He shouldn't be gambling. That's why the Cats would never want him, Steve. He's a bit of a fool sometimes. And lastly, we're going to do Sharpies tips for round 5. I'm going for Bulldogs will absolutely smash Adelaide at the Dome this week. Adelaide will be 5-0. What a shocking start, Neil Craig, to 2010. Dodged by 56 points over the Crows. Next game, people would think I'm a nerd doing this. Picking Melbourne to beat Brisbane at the G. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, Sam Newman. I'm picking Melbourne to beat Brisbane at the G. Because Brisbane will lose a game and Melbourne's going to be 3 in a row. I'm going for the West Coast to beat Sydney up in Sydney. Adams' team. Well, they're playing good form, both teams. Should be a cracking match. Next game will be Port Adelaide St Kilda. Whew, I know I hate St Kilda, but this week I'm picking St Kilda to knock off Port Adelaide at Amy Stadium. What am I doing, Steve? Bloody hell. Next game, Richmond versus Fremantle at Subiaco. Oh, for Tigers fans, 5 in a row. Get out of 2010. Freo's going to tumble you by 84 points at Subi this week. Well, often the Kangaroos this week should be a wrapping game here at the Roar, but I'm going for I might actually go for a draw in this game. A draw at the Roar Stadium Monday. The big Anzac Day game. Cats versus the Blues at MCG. And we will beat Carlton, Steve. We'll show them what happened last year. We'll beat Carlton. Send their coach Brett Redden down to earth. That's it for Southern Stars. I'd like to thank my director Stephen George. Don't forget to get your nice Anzac Day badge this week. Remember those Anzacs who were in the wall. Southern Stars is brought to you by AC Media and sponsored by Home and Choosing Tape. Don't forget to just get onto sfl.com So are you, and stay sharp.